We've got breaking news out of college football.
Izzy is our number 2 ranked quarterback in the top 247, and I love this kid. We're talking about someone that has gone 24-0 as a starter. He's won a pair of state titles up there in Illinois. He was the Max Press Player of the Year in the state this past season, and he is someone that can make all of the throws. He can get away from sacks. He can feed playmakers with his quick release. Spend some time around.
To the quarterback that I am today. So for the next 3 to 4 years of my college career, I'll be going to the University of.
Jaron, let's do this real quick.
We can move the couch up if it's easier. Yeah, if it's easier. I'll move the couch up. Oh, what's up? Let's move the couch up. You're already set up. Let's move the couch up. Hey man, commitment day, man. You know, this came a long time. A lot of hard work. A lot of hours put into this. You feel me? We really just gonna get it done today.
5 minutes?
Yeah,
I'll do like 34.
Okay. How are you? Yeah, good. How you doing? I am. Very.
Oh man, let's talk.
Bro, let's talk.
Let's talk,
man. Commitment day, man. Commitment day here at the Abrams house. You know, it's a huge day, a huge start for my future. You know, definitely could have done it without all the important people in my life, my family, my friends, my teammates. Yeah. You know, everybody. You know, that's just pushed me into this moment. You know, that's made me into the person I am. My teachers. This reaches all the way back to Westminster, 2 minutes up the street. You know, Elgin Academy, 10 minutes down the street in downtown Elgin. Yeah. You know what I mean? Westminster, you know, everywhere. You know.
You already went through the grind through high school. Now, what does it mean to go through the grind again to get to college? Like,
yeah, I mean,
first day of campus. You feel me?
Yeah. From this day on, I feel like I'm just gonna put my head down and just get to it. You know, depending on wherever that place may be coming up here, I'm gonna give it my full heart. You know what I mean? And everything I got. You know, that's what I've been doing my whole life. Anything that I do, I'm gonna do with my full ability. So that's what I'm gonna do when I get to college. I'm gonna give it my all.
So there was no announcement. There was no like, hey, Israel gonna commit this day. Like, what happened? So like, what happened so early?
Well, me and my family just got back from our last visit, which is Miami. We got back Thursday, and we felt like that was all the information we needed. We had been to Auburn, we had been to Purdue, we had been to Florida State and Kentucky and Miami. So I've been to my 5 schools I had to visit, and I just felt like after that I couldn't wait. You know what I mean? So I just had to make the decision.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
How does it feel though? Cause like,
I feel like the real MVP.
That play you made on OT7, boy.
How you coming, man?
What up, bro?
Great.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Thank you.
Hey, boy, it's been a long time. Y'all crying, talking about, oh, why we gotta keep running, why we gotta hit the hill, huh? Crying. Now look, huh? Hey, game ain't based on sympathy.
You always doing this shit. You're not playing football.
Game ain't based on sympathy. I don't care.
What's the plan?
Huh?
What's the plan?
You wanna know where we going?
No, like what time everything start?
Really from the been on right there. There it go at the bottom. Well, you come in at 105 Eastern Time, 12:05 Central Time. The Pat McAfee on ESPN. So y'all tune in from the past. We got this 2020 quarantine Call of Duty Black Ops. Watch this. Watch this weekend. That's all I got to say. Hey, stay tuned for this weekend, man. What's happening this weekend? Past tense Izzy telling future tense Izzy. Past tense Izzy letting future tense people know to stay tuned for this weekend, man. In college football, it's about to get real wicked, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm happy because he's my grandson, and I've seen him play at every level from the Elgin Bears to Huntley and Montini, and his 2 championships that he's won. Has an opportunity to go for a 3rd one, which is unprecedented. So we're looking forward to the next level, but we want him to go through this high school year and learn. So when he gets to this next level, when he puts on this hat in a short period of time, he'll be ready for that. You know, I just had a chance to talk to the coach that's been coaching him since he was in 8th grade, since he was 8 years old, Coach Ho. And we talked about how hard this kid has worked how the family has contributed to his success. And we're really looking forward to this time because we know that he's put in all the effort, put in all the time, and it's just really a great time for the family.
Now, if you have a message for him, for future self, what would you say?
Just make sure you're true to yourself and understand what it's taken to get to this point. Keep that head level and communicate effectively with your teammates and make sure they understand and that you're always on the same page.
Ladies and gentlemen, who's going where next is what it said at the end. Well, that who happens to be stud quarterback out of Illinois. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2027, Israel Abrams. How you doing, team? How we doing, squad? Good to see everybody. Israel, thank you so much for joining us. It looks like a very lit living room right now.
It is. It most definitely is lit. It's a lot of emotion, and it's a lot of love in the room right now. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. I think I'm in a group text with all of them. Okay, so it's good to see everybody from the group. Israel, how has this recruiting process been? Obviously, gigantic day. We're lucky to be a part of it. How has it all been leading up to this moment for you? Thank you.
It's a blessing. You know what I mean? It started all off in 8th grade, going to getting my first offer from Iowa State, not even my first offer, going to my first camp at Iowa State in 8th grade and not getting my first offer until the summer of my freshman year. And then ever since then, it's just kind of taken off. Minnesota and Purdue came my spring. So going into my junior season, so after my sophomore football season, I picked up Purdue and Minnesota, and then they started to roll. And then here we are right now, blessed.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I like that it took you, until your freshman season to get an offer. Yeah. Long time, Israel. Long time. Hey, they were trying to offer me that shit 7th grade. 7th grade, so we're a little bit behind, Israel. No, obviously, you have earned it. We've gotten to meet some of the people around you here over the past few days. Sounds like you got a great group, and we're incredibly proud that we're a part of this moment for you. You've earned it all. You've worked your ass off. You've handled your business. Now, would you like to tell the world where you're headed to next, Israel?
First, I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, none of this would be possible. So you got to give him thanks. I got to give thanks to my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my granny. All my immediate family, all my cousins, my aunts, my grannies, my uncles, everybody, man, my friends, my teammates. My teachers. Anybody that has touched my life in any type of way, I appreciate them. And know that I'm going to keep doing everything on my end to hold it down and just keep doing everything I need to do to work hard. And like I say, you see a coach fooling around, kill everything in front of me. So the important guy I think that has got me through this all is my quarterback coach, Coach Ho. You know what I mean? Right next to my dad, which has been amazing. Coach Ho was there from the jump. One of the first people to believe in me, when I thought nobody else did. Coach Ho was there to he was the one that just showed me the ropes for the quarterback position and made me into the quarterback that I am today. So for the next 3 to 4 years of my college career, I'll be going to the University of Miami.
Hold on, whole squad. We got the U all over the place. Congratulations, man. And I want to let you know. Yeah, all right, throw it up, Mom. Yeah, throw it up, Mom. Throw it up, Mom. Hell yeah. Obviously, Miami just went on an incredible run this past season. Coach Cristobal is going crazy. I think they got commitments from everybody. And now they have a quarterback who everybody in America wanted to join their program. Can you tell me why Miami inevitably for you, Israel, and your family? And congrats to everybody over there. Wait till you get to Coral Gables whenever he's playing. It's beautiful. High dive. Jump your ass off there. Put the Speedo on. Go off the high dive, Israel. Do it all. But how come you ended up with Miami? And congrats to you.
No, but I think that what really did it for us was being down there. From we got there Monday. We got there Monday and we were there till Thursday morning. And the coaches were nothing but helpful and full of information. And they did enough to make us believe in them. You know what I mean? And that's what we very much did. I think that that's a place that I can pursue my dreams and do something I want to do, which is just win, you know what I mean, and win games for my teammates, because that's all I'm about is just getting my guys better and my guys get me better. So when I get to Miami, my only thing will be is to try to win us a national championship every year. And I want to be in Heisman talk from the jump. Some people might take it as naiveness, and I don't see it that way because I just have never seen it that way. And I think that there's not nobody that's ever going to stop us or Miami in any way getting anything. So go Miami.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, it sounds like you have the right mindset to be a Hurricane. And as you know, and if you watched the playoffs, which I'm sure you did, sidelines littered with all Miami alum. And, you know, for the rest of your life, you're going to have a brotherhood of some of the greatest football players of all time looking out for you and also pulling your ass aside in the middle of the game. Ray Lewis went up to Carson Beck and said, hey, why don't you go win us this game? Yes, exactly. So I think I'm excited to watch your career. Dad, Damian, can I ask you a quick question? How pumped are you about Miami?
Absolutely.
How pumped are you about Miami being the final place? And Mom, how much are you excited about Coral Gables becoming a destination in your life now, guys? I think this is a good news.
Well, we're from Illinois, so it'll be great in the winter. We'll get out of the snow, so that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm super pumped about Miami, man. You know, the coaching staff, you know, the offensive coordinator. You know, we believe that this is the best spot for Israel, for him to maximize his ability and to prepare him for the next level. So we're excited. We're really excited. We're proud of Israel. So he's worked hard.
Hell yeah, Israel. Keep going, man. Not only to make your family proud, we are going to feel incredibly proud with everything that you do because you've blessed us with this opportunity. Thanks for letting us be a part of your day, and good luck to everybody in that living room having the time of their lives down in Miami for the next 3 to 4 years.
You, baby. You know it.
Go Miami. They made based on sympathy, I'm telling you.
Let me know something, y'all.
Awesome. You a Florida boy now. Yeah, let them know what it is. Florida boy. Yeah, sir. Yep. Florida boy. Come on.
Cancel him.
Look at that boy geek and geek. He's overly geek.
Yeah, senior.
Alabama.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Let's get it. It's time to work, man.
But I mean, it's proof of concept. Everything that we preached about on the way in, knowing that we were going to have a miserable couple of years at the beginning, it's all being validated by the progress. And when I say progress, we're not where we want to be yet, but we're gaining steam. And you know, this place runs on I don't know, like positive anger, man. That energy, that fuel burns clean, and it's never ending. It's a strong source of fuel, and we want to get better. And it's just a hungry-driven organization, and it attracts like-minded individuals, and I think we're getting the right one.
Positive anger.
Love that.
That's a great. That's a great way to describe something that we potentially feel in certain situations as well. Might be simpatico. Hola, amigo.
My brother going to the U, you know what it is. I'm calling it Heisman right here. 3 years, watch. Flashback 3 years ago from today. Heisman right here. Telling you, heard it right here. Yeah, boss. My receiver at Miami with me right here. Yeah. Right here. Yeah. He going to Miami. He gonna be right there on the Pat McAfee show in a couple weeks too. It's okay.
He gonna be at the
Yeah, we gonna be at my crib sooner rather than later. We gonna be his shit with it. It's okay. Yeah.
Let's go.
Y'all hype, huh?
Y'all hype.
Yeah.
Let's get it, man. So, Dad.
Yeah.
How do you feel, man? I know you've been training Izzy since he was a youngin'.
That's
How
right,
you
man.
feel going into Miami? You gonna be going with him and stuff? You gonna be?
Absolutely. We right there. Me and Moms. You know.
Yes, sir.
We are godly proud of Israel and the hard work that he has put in, the sacrifices. While a lot of other kids were out riding their bikes and going to the trampoline parks, Israel was training. Israel had to perfect his craft.
Invested early.
And no doubt. And it was difficult. He trained in the dark while everyone else was out having fun. We had a tight circle. We still have a tight circle, and we were tough. But ultimately, it allowed him to be where he is right now, and we couldn't be more proud of him. But this is just the beginning.
All right, now lead on to that. what are a few things you want to say to him in the future, like future tense?
The future. So Israel, remember the main things that Mom and I taught you. Always be yourself. Keep Jesus first. Lean in to your calling. Lean in to your gift. And remember that the Lord gave you your gift as a platform to open doors for a lot of other things and a lot of other people in life. Right?
Yes, sir.
He said some nice things.